If you've ever spent any time around here, you probably heard me yell out abs tight or flat back or flex your guts like someone's going to punch you. What we're talking about here is something a lot of people call bracing, but not not that kind of bracing, and not not braces either. What we're really talking about is midline stability. So I'm going to go over a couple examples and show you some of the things that we see it commonly and what we want to work on trying to fix. First off, we're going to start with air squat. So what we see a lot of in the air squat, people bending way over at the waist, not really squatting that deep, and more of just rounding their back, like this part right here. Totally rounded back, coming up, using all back to get back up. Gonna go down again, bending at the waist, not a lot of hip, and just bad rounded back. So we don't want to do that. Let's avoid that. So this is what a pretty good one looks like. I don't get quite low enough. Forgive me for that. But my back's flat. Uh, oh, there I go. I got almost a parallel. So stand up, fully open hips. Gonna get back down, flat back. That's the main thing we're looking for. Try not. I'm driving through the hips, driving through the butt. The next movement we'll talk about is front squat. So it's kind of the same as obviously the air squat, but what's a little bit different is you have weight in front, right? So there I am bending over, uh, rounding the heck out of the top of my back, then doing some kind of crazy arch with my back, bending over, bad, rolling over. This is all lifting with the back. Check me out. So I'm coming up, all using my back to come up. I'm hardly using my legs at all to get up. Let's avoid that, okay? Now here's a shot of me trying to do pretty good, and actually I got pretty good. So flat back as I'm going down, a little round in the butt there, but overall not too shabby. Flat back, big chest. So the next thing we'll go over is the press. A lot of times when people do the press, they if they turn off their abs, so they start pushing with only their back. And this video, if it comes up here, yeah. So I'm pushing out, and that's all back I'm using right there to press it out. Pressing out, using my back, trying to get it up overhead, and I got it. So here I go, trying to do it right. So abs tight, pushing through, head through the hole, slow motion, keeping my torso upright and tight through the whole movement. These next two movements, the kettlebells, the Russian and American, and the deadlift, they're the ones I've seen the most injuries as far as back injuries for people. This is something you got to maintain that stability through your core the whole time. So there you can see I'm bending over really bad, using all my back to pull it up. When it's really a hip drive, these are hinge movements, not using your back as much. Yeah, so that one I'm just letting it pull me down. That's all back, just yanking my back. You can just see that's a potential for injury. So here I go trying to do it right. Big chest, popping it up. So see the flat back, popping it up using hips. That's all hips and ass right there. Bam, up, up. And then when I go to the American swing, right there, I'm driving it up. Back stays pretty much in the same position through the whole movement. Not a lot of bending on the American swing. So the deadlift's got the highest potential for injury. Rounding in the back, just doing things like this guy. Look, he just picks it up, round it back, bringing it up, all back. No legs at all involved. There he goes. Look, oh, rounded back, bouncing it off the ground. So here I'm trying to rip off a few good reps. I actually have my knee in front of the bar, as you can see, so that's not really a good setup. But the back's flat. Coming up, yeah. See how I got a pretty decent back, flat back through the whole movement. This is a hinge, just like the kettlebell swing, going down the same exact way. Rounded it slightly there, but overall flat back and using your hips to drive the weight up. The main point of that video was to try and explain why I run around talking about. I'm gonna turn this heat off. Why I run around saying, abs tight, flat back, flex your guts like someone's gonna punch you. It's really important to maintain that core tightness through all the movements we do, and it's all the same. That should be, your upper torso should be rigid, tight, abs tight, everything tight. So if you're having a hard time doing that, you got to lower the weight. If you're having a hard time maintaining that, tightness through the whole movement, lower the weight, work on that form. It's going to save you from injury, and it's just going to help you build that strong core that everybody's always talking about. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or you need any more information, feel free to contact us at the information below. And if you have any questions about this video or any of the others, feel free to drop a line. You can comment in the comment section, or drop us an email, or hit us up on the website. Thanks.